Ladies and gentlemen, lately there have been conversations going on. There's a conversation actually that has been going on as far as Martha Koome's office of the Chief Justice is concerned. And today here on this video, I want to take you through on that conversation. But before I proceed, kindly if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that to subscribe, like and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Now let me dive into the conversation today. Now there is a conversation going on, as I've said, where people want Martha Koome to resign or quit the Chief Justice office. Before I progress, let me ask you a simple question. Do you think so far she should leave office, or do you rate her as a better performer or worse than Maraga? That is what I expect you kindly to show me on the comment section, so that at least can help me get more informed as far as Martha Koome is concerned. Now, the conversation has been going on among popular, or maybe let me say prominent figures in this country. One of them being Nelson Havi. And before I take you through on what Nelson Havi has been saying, or before I take you through my opinion, let me put you through this so that you listen to what Nelson Havi is commenting.
The problem with Martha Koome is not cyberbullying, it's not her gender, it is incompetence.
How so?
She is a below average lawyer from her qualification at the university. She's an underperformer judge as per the report of the vetting of judges and magistrates. In fact, she fell short. I can classify her at 49%. That is a failure in a law class. She failed. You understand? And we have this problem in Kenya where we tend to appoint into higher office individuals who have failed. To what end, I do not understand. So that the system, so that the structure, so that the agency fails. We cannot have a failed judiciary. That's why I must share the lamentation of my teacher, PLO Lumumba. We can have a failed executive. We can have a failed parliament. But we can never have a failed judiciary. And there's unanimity of thoughts that there is a failure of performance by the judiciary. Yesterday and the day before, I documented cases of 130 judges and magistrates who did not sit. They were attending official duties, they were attending conferences, they were attending seminars. One was actually on a radio show when she was supposed to be in court. And when we raise these things, the CJ says we are cyberbullying her, we are targeting her because of her gender. If she feels that her gender incapacitates her from sitting as Chief Justice, she must leave office. Not today, yesterday.
Okay, and
go out.
Talking about the...
Now, that is Nelson Havi. Now, Nelson Havi is arguing that Martha Koome, she's incompetent. And on this video here, I want to show you how Martha Koome has been proven to be competent, because I also support Nelson Havi's point that Martha Koome, so far, she's not doing well in that seat. You cannot be in a Chief Justice office, then act just like a judge. You must be a leader in that particular docket. And not just those leadership roles that are stipulated in the Constitution, but you must go an extra mile to ensure that you've gone to an individual level to ensure at least there is justice being served to Kenyans and this transformation within the judiciary system. That is why I'm talking about Martha Koome and supporting Martha Koome to be dismissed. I'm going to give you my reasons as to why I feel Martha Koome should be dismissed, because that is my point of analysis today. Before I progress, once again, let me thank you for those who've been supporting the channel. The M-Pesa number is always there. Anytime you want to come through, I want to thank you so much. And God bless you. Now, Martha Koome, first of all, before I proceed, we cannot rule out the fact that there could be political instigations as far as this matter is concerned. But there's also truth that Martha Koome, she's not doing well in her docket. My first reason is this. The moment Martha Koome took office, we had huge corruption dismissal cases taking place in the judiciary, in the name that the DPP or EACC has done this and that. I saw one case where a judge literally decided that there is no dismissal that is going to happen. It turned down the request from the DPP and EACC, I think, on the issue to do with that case of corruption. Therefore, we can't rule out the fact that Martha Koome has the powers to ensure that these cases remain in court. She has the mandate to come up with ways or improvise ways to ensure that the judiciary cases pertaining to corruption, which is a monster in this country, they have been dealt with to completion. So the dismissal of cases of prominent people like that of the central bank, the person, we know William Ruto was behind it, but Kamau Thuge could not just be dismissed from corruption, huge corruption scandal, and then get appointed to that kind of a huge position, heading the central bank of Kenya. Then Martha Koome decides to let this person be dismissed, yet we have the money of Kenyans that was stolen yet to be recovered. Therefore, my position is she should quit office based on allowing funny ways or maybe easy ways of getting these cases that had been filed before in court being withdrawn because of instigation or because of political reasons. Very unfair to Kenyans. Because where's the money? You want to withdraw the case. Who should be accused? Where is the money? Those are questions that Kenyans are asking. But Martha Koome, she's not listening. Apart from that, we've had government cases also being withdrawn from court, or the court ruling, overturning ruling that were not supporting the government. What do I mean by this? A case comes to court where the government has gone against the constitution. The lower courts agree that up to this point, this action by the government, it was unconstitutional. But Martha Koome, with his bench at the Supreme Court, they overturn the ruling and decide to make it what we call hot air again. Yet there are so many clear things that can be read from this kind of cases. One of them, it's the issue to do with the finance bills. Issues to do with Adani. So many cases that have reached the government, the courts, dismissed from the lower courts, well ruled or maybe judged from the lower courts, going to Martha Koome, everything changes. That is very wrong and unexpected from the person of the Chief Justice caliber. Now, I also want to say that the leadership in the judiciary is not taking the right course. What do I mean? As we speak, piling of cases in the courts, despite some attempts to make the court cases digitally filed, we've realized that the cases are still piling, and that is not the problem. The problem is there are no ways that the Chief Justice has come up with or announced that they are coming up to ensure that this kind of piling of cases, they have been dealt with. Political cases are always handled, particularly those in the interest of the national government. A judge, a task force, a judge bench is formed very fast to ensure these people have gotten their interests served. The politicians, they have gotten their interests served. But the common mwananchi's cases are piling in courts. Issues to do with land, murder, rape, children cases. They are piling in the courts, yet Chief Justice Martha Koome cannot do anything. We have not gotten any serious reforms that have happened in the judiciary. Not even new courts being constructed. We have not seen launching any court in the country. Not even new judges have been appointed in any way. Not even new technologies being improvised or maybe put in the judicial system to help in that one way or the other. Not even reforms have come out to curb corruption within the courts. Not even one. Recently, Martha Koome was on Space FM, and when she was asked the possibility of a judge being compromised, she said she can't know. She can't tell. Yes, it is true. But as a Chief Justice, you can't just act as a judge now. What have you done to ensure that if it does not happen, at least it is prevented from happening? Or if it's happening, you've investigated and justice has been served to this guy. Or maybe these people have been held culpable. Therefore, it's very clear that the judiciary is failing under Martha Koome. Now, also, I've mentioned this before, but corruption cases cannot be handled normally. These are extraordinary cases that must be handled extraordinarily. But we are seeing them being treated as normal cases. Let me give you an example here. We have the case of the students who were supposed to go to Finland from Uasin Gishu County. This case was actually, it involved very prominent people like Jackson Mandago, the former governor for Uasin Gishu. And in this case, it's being dragged, like now it was taken to next year, February. Yet we have people who are right now suffering because of the money that was stolen by these individuals. And the court is just taking them normally. We are seeing tactics to delay the case where the witness is not having money to come to court. Fair. So many things that are very lame, to an extent that they are just tactics to delay the current case from progressing. We cannot live that way. A scenario where we cannot take things serious in this country. Also, I feel strongly that Martha Koome, she's not working with the rest of the judges the way it's happening. In the entire country as we speak right now, we only see her speak when there's a case that involves gender. And yet, the kind of problems we have are not basically because of gender issues. Like, we cannot have a Supreme Court judge who is a lady. Now, whenever something happens, it's targeted, it's taken as a gender issue. And actually, we are also talking about even Martha Koome herself. When she stood to resign, she takes a gender-based target. I mean, she's targeted because she's a woman. When you fail as a woman, do we suffer because you're a woman? No. We must allow women with integrity to serve these posts. If you feel you have failed, quit. Give other women the chance to do it. I don't know what is your take about this kind of a topic of Martha Koome, but please let me see on the comment section, you guys, what you think about Martha Koome getting dismissed from the judiciary, or even stepping down, resigning as a Chief Justice. My name is Abel Mukwa. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me see on the comment section so that we can be able to progress together. See you next time for more videos.